Good morning, everybody. Or it may be good afternoon now. I'm not sure. I don't know. But I don't know. I was sitting here watching. Have you guys ever seen this? Can y'all see that? It's called Grace and Frankie, Lily Tomlin, and Jane Fonda. OMG. It's on Netflix. When I tell you it is hilarious. Y'all, I've been watching this morning and laughing. It is so funny. It is so hilarious. So how are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? I haven't too long got moving around myself. I am up and making some sweet potatoes for a friend. Now I'm told I can make some good sweet potatoes. That's what I'm told. So I got some sweet potatoes cooking. And she is actually having a dinner for a very good friend of hers. And she thought she wanted me to make her sweet potatoes for her. So I said I would. But yeah. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. So I wanted to talk about friendships, childhood friendships. Like, you guys remember when you had your very first friendships, like the kids in the neighborhood. You know, me and another friend of mine, we were talking about that and just how much we really loved each other. Like, we really, really loved each other. Like, some of the things that the young ladies do to each other these days, it is just amazing. Like, it blows our minds. Like, I can remember times when we would hold hands, and if something was going on with one of us in our families, like whether it was abuse, we dealt with some of that. Some of my friends in between our circle, we dealt with abuse, child abuse, sexual abuse. You know, we would just meet up and we would just hold each other. And I don't know, maybe it was, having experiences like that bonded us to where, I mean, like, we would never date each other's boyfriends. If we thought, someone in the circle was acting like that, that was a problem. Because we realized even at that young age that you hold the power to hurt the people that you say that you love by your actions. So that was, something that me and another young lady was talking about. And we realized that even when we leave, like, for instance, I'm not from Kansas City, but when I got to Kansas City, I was like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Because, where I'm from, it's a small town, and and there's not a lot of black people, where I'm from, where there is now. But when I was coming up, it was predominantly a white place to live. And it was just wild to be able to, come to a place where there was, predominantly black, or be in an area where there was predominantly black. That was new for me. So I was like, hey, So I guess, I don't know, maybe I was a little bit over friendly for Kansas City, because it was coming back to me that people's like, hey, she too friendly. She always happy, you know what I'm saying? But you know what? I choose to be happy. That's my choice. Yes. I think happiness is a choice. Not saying that bad things, don't happen to all of us, because I realize that bad things do happen to all of us. But it is a choice in how we deal with it afterwards, after the bad thing happens. Then what do we choose to do? How do we choose to move forward? I think that makes the difference. Ooh, look at them sweet potatoes. Can y'all see that? See that nice, pretty orange color? So actually, sweet potatoes is my favorite food ever since I was a little girl. And my grandmother and one of my mother's friends, her name is Miss Margaret Harrell. between them, watching them make them, because, oh man, their sweet potatoes was so good. I kind of, use their recipe, and even when I have tried to tweak it before, like, make them a little bit different, and every time it never fails. Every time it just is not right. Simple is better. With sweet potatoes, all you need is the sweet potatoes. I use real butter, and it doesn't matter who you get your real butter from, just a real stick of butter, because if you're going to use butter, it will give you a great flavor, right? But you actually don't even have to use butter. You can use just sugar and sweet potatoes. And you don't have to drown them in water, because they are made up of lots of water. So you don't have to drown them. So depends on what you want to have. If you want to have a sweet potato, then you just use your normal amount of sugar. No, I don't measure. Sorry. But if you wanted to do a candy yam, you use a little bit more sugar and let it simmer and slow cook longer. Sometimes I want sweet potatoes. Most of the time, like candy yams, but most of the times I just want the sweet potato. But anyway, that's what my day is looking like. No. When my husband's not home, I turn on all the lights. I got all the lights on, the windows up, every TV on, in every room that I go in. Okay, I'm just being silly. But anyway, I'm going to get off of here. This afternoon, we are doing a concert in Plattsburgh. Never been there. But J Love Band is going to be there today from 7 to 10 p.m. So, anyway, I'm going to get them sweet potatoes going for my girlfriend. And I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a blessed day. Peace. God is good.